time to do an update, show you what's been happening in Gilligan over the last couple of months, I suppose it is, since I did the last video and put it in the water for a bit of a float. So we've got a little bit done. I'll show you the outside first. It's a bit windy out there. I'll try and talk through it, so if when I edit it it's a bit noisy, I'll turn the sound off and I can talk over it through the editing. But pretty happy with the way it's coming along, and we'll get outside now and show you what's been happening. So it did end up a bit windy outside with the microphone on the camera, so we'll do it this way. So there's the front of the houseboat, got that bit of a fascia up on the veranda, and also the veranda now all filled in. That'll all be painted blue, which you'll see in a minute. I've done a section at the back, my horn up there, my new air horn, a couple of antennas, one each side for UHF radio and VHF. There's the solar panels, 4 250 watt ones I think they are, and got a new window in the middle there. Bit of a paint job I've done. Paint job looks brilliant as long as you're about 30 metres back. The back veranda all done. Still haven't put the water heater in, which will go just up in there on the back. Got my little swim deck, the 25 horsepower Merc. I look from the back, and go up the top there. You'll see the bit I've painted around the veranda, so that's what it's going to look like. I think that makes it look a bit better. My brilliant weathercock, whatever you call it, up there. Absolutely no use in a houseboat at all, but I like the look of it. And down the side there is the inlet and outlet for the diesel heater I've put in there. So that gets pretty hot. It's got heat wrapped around it going through the wall there. Got to trim all that back. So that's the exhaust, and that's the inlet. Got them up a bit and facing down for when it rains. We'll put a cover, some sort of cover over that, so I don't want it getting hooked up into a willow and ripping it all off. So we'll cover that up a little bit there. And that's about it. So we're inside now. We'll start at the back here, go out the top here. Watch your head as you go out through the back here. Got to duck your head. The back veranda. What do we got here? It's the gas heater's going to go in there. Got my veranda all done. A little bit of storage area up there. A few spare paddles, which I think will come in very handy. And a little bit of a swim deck out here. A little gate here which goes out to the swim deck. And another gate just on the side here. So that's the back of it, and my little 25 horsepower Merc. Come inside, that's going to be the main bed. And I've got another bigger mattress, but we'll see how that one goes to start off with. And this is sort of like a spare bed, but it's probably going to be used more as a coffee table and put junk on it. That's a bit of a look going from the back towards the front. My diesel heater is in under here. I'll just lift that up for you so you can see what's going on. So that's the diesel heater there, with the exhaust going out and an inlet back up there, and it comes out of that vent through to there and keeps this little houseboat very warm. So pretty happy with that one. As we look down towards the front, lovely lounge there. Had a couple of half-hour sleeps on that just to test it out, and it's pretty good. Lighting, not too sure. Some of these round ones I don't really like, a little bit ugly, but we'll see what happens. I reckon I might take that middle one out, just use the fluorescent ones. That's a new one I've put up in there. Fridge is going to go there. Just waiting to see what size I get. The one I'm looking at is a 205 litre one, which is half fridge, half freezer, which I think will work pretty good. And that'll probably come up to about the height of that bucket, I'm thinking, from the ones I've been looking at. But we'll do that after I put it in the water next time. And then we get down here to where I've got all my mess of wires. So that's a fuse box in there. I'll tidy all that up. Looks a bit of a mess at the moment. There's the inverter. Get this chair out the way. This is sort of going to be my workbench. For doing videos, charge all the batteries up, charge cameras up. Got that inverter going to a little plug along there. Batteries are in underneath there. I've got two 170 amp hour batteries, which I think will be big enough. I'm hoping they'll be big enough. If not, I've got room to put another two, one there and one underneath if I have to. And we've got a couple of radios there, VHS and UHF. UHF one, I don't know which one it is, one's for the sea, so if I do decide to go across the lake, that's the one I need. And we've got the solar control panels there. Originally started with one, but it wasn't enough. It was 80 amp one, but it wasn't big enough to run my 4 solar panels, so I had to buy another one and hook them 2 panels to that one and 2 panels to that one, and both of them down to the battery. So that's about it. Have a look out the front here. Another bit of a veranda area here. The old steering wheel. I'm going to enclose this in a little bit. So probably some perspex around the side there. Again, more storage room up the top in there. And that's looking from the front. I've got the bathroom there. I'm going to tidy that up a bit. It's just got a portaloo and a shower. Shower's up there and a portaloo there. Needs a bit of tidying, but it'll do the job. That's a bit of a pun there, I think. So that's the inside of Gilligan. We're about 70% of the way there. A bit of stuff needs to be done, a bit of tidying up. Corner bits put in here. This bit here, I think young Scott Chandler's got something that's going to go over top of those corners to tidy all that up. And that's have a good enough for me. It's no Hilton hotel, but I'm pretty happy with the way it's come out, so it will suit me just fine. So that's about it, guys. I reckon I'm about 70% of the way there. Pretty happy with the way it's coming along. Like I said before, it's no Hilton hotel, but I love it, and it's going to be perfect for me going up the river. I've got a few little things to do, but the next video will be putting it in the water. I'm going to wait until I get a good weekend where it's not very windy, unlike last time I put it in, and going to have the first sleepover in it for a couple of nights, probably a Saturday and a Sunday night, and see how things go. Take it out for a bit of a spin, see if the motor's okay, see if the steering's okay, all those little things that haven't been tested yet. So still need fingers crossed a bit that it's all going to work okay. But hey, we're giving it a crack. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but I'm quietly confident it's going to be okay. So if you're interested in these videos, press the subscribe button. If you're first time here, the whole plan is with the boat is I'm going to do the length of the Murray up to Yarrawonga, hopefully if I can get up through the water, and then back again, and it might take me 2 or 3 years. I've got no idea, it might take longer. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, subscribe, press the little bell, that'll let you know when I've got the videos coming out. We're going to do the history of towns along the river, anything exciting I find along the river, paddle boats, steamboats, river boats, do a little videos on those, and all that sort of stuff, anything I see interesting along the river. And yeah, so I'll just let you guys come along for the ride. So we'll catch you guys in the next video when we will have it in the water and sleeping in the boat for the first time. Catch you later.